Have you ever purchased a foundation that a friend told you to get or that a YouTuber recommended online? And by the time you actually put it on and took it home and wore it through a whole day, you were like, holy guacamole, this looks and feels like crap. Welcome to Foundation Tested, the series where I am your guinea pig and I spend the money and I put the foundation on my face, I wear it throughout an entire day, and I take you with me to show you how it actually wears throughout the day. No BS, you see the before, the middle, and the after, so that you can make the right decision for your skin and for your wallet. This started because I was so frustrated with purchasing so many different cosmetics and feeling let down because I believed the advertising, or I believed a YouTuber who maybe wasn't so honest, or a friend recommended it but she had different skin than me. And I decided if I'm testing out different foundations on my oily, acne-prone skin, I'm gonna share that with other people. Instead of just telling you how it worked for me, I'm going to show you. So you can take a look at my face, get up close and personal with my pores, and make a decision on what's gonna be best for you. For today's video, we are going to be using products from IT Cosmetics. These have been around, and I can't believe I'm just now getting to this. IT Cosmetics has been one of my favorite lines for years. They are all cruelty-free, and they are actually formulated by plastic surgeons and dermatologists, or they're approved by plastic surgeons and dermatologists. Everybody rants and raves about them, but guess what? Cassandra has never tried their top face products. Their Your Skin But Better CC Cream is the one that I'm really excited to try. This has SPF 50, and apparently a lot of people with acne-prone skin really like it. Has amazing reviews. It's supposed to be anti-aging and hydrating. I also am trying the Bye Bye Pores Illumination translucent powder. Now, whenever you use a highlighting product, if you've got acne scars, it is going to light those up and put a spotlight on them. Apparently, this is a powder that does not do that because it has no glitter or shimmer pigments. How can you illuminate without glitter or shimmer pigments? I guess we'll find out. I am currently in Boston. I am here for some work and some opportunities, and I'm also going to take you throughout a day with me, showing you the vegan food I eat, a little behind the scenes of a photo shoot, some of the work and the editing I get done, and also preparing for a speech, a hackathon, and a couple of other opportunities at Holt and Harvard. So let's get our faces clean and let's get started. All right, let's get this party started. First things first, I have washed my face and my skin is actually feeling a little bit tight and a little bit dry. I do have a pimple here. I do still get little breakouts such as these right here, which are kind of drying now. So this is how I'm going to test that over acne and a little bit on my chest. But the main thing here is the scars and the wearability and the coverage. First things first, this is the CC cream, the Your Skin But Better with SPF 50. This has UVA and UVB coverage, which means it covers the full spectrum of the sun, and it's titanium and zinc oxide. No oxybenzones when it comes to the sunscreen, which means it's safe to swim in the ocean. It doesn't destroy the environment and the ecosystem of the ocean. And it's a lot better for acne-prone skin. Sunscreen always tends to break me out if it's not a physical sunscreen, but this is a physical sunscreen. It is $38 for 1.8 ounces or 32 milliliters. What skin type is it for? No say! I could not find anywhere online. It says it's supposed to hydrate 178%. We'll see. But I've also seen a lot of people with acne and acne scars really loving this product. So we're gonna test it out. I'm assuming it's all skin types, but it doesn't actually say. It does have 9 shades available, which is a pretty good range for a CC cream. But for foundations overall, that is a bad range. There should be more colors for people who are all sorts of colors. If you are in between shades, you might have to mix. The top claims is that even though this is a CC cream, that it is full coverage, that it is color correcting, that it is anti-aging, it is wrinkle smoothing, etc., etc. It's supposed to help with pigment spots and big pores as well. And it has hyaluronic acid and a bunch of vegetable and fruit antioxidants, which is supposed to help plump up the skin, again, add hydration and be anti-aging. It does have niacin, which is supposed to help with blemishes and pigment and inflammation. So if you have specific scars, acne marks, or even little brown bumps, depending on your skin type. It has no parabens and no phthalates, but it does have collagen, which I'm a little bit concerned about. Collagen can be animal derived or it can be plant derived, and this product does not specify. All of IT Cosmetics products are cruelty-free, but this is one thing that bothers me just because I don't know if it's vegan. The main inactive ingredients are actually lactobacillus and honey flower, which are super hydrating to the skin, and lactobacillus is actually a bacteria, a beneficial bacteria, which might be why this is helping so many people with their acne-prone skin. I got the shade medium. I hope it's not too dark for me. Looking at the shade range, that's what I believed would work for me. See what I'm saying? It says that the feel is lightweight. It says that it never creases or cracks because it kind of stays flexible, but my question is that if it stays flexible, does that mean it's gonna stay like goopy? Is it gonna feel grody on the skin? We shall find out. It also says that it can be used as a moisturizer, as a serum, as an anti-aging foundation, as a concealer, as a sunscreen, as a replacement for eggs while baking. No. Obviously that last one was a joke. When anything claims to be the replacement for so many things, I'm just like, Do one or two things. I love multitasking beauty, but do your one or two things well. If you try to do 17.82 different things, you're not gonna do any of them right. We're gonna see if it works better as a foundation or a concealer, etc. When it comes to application, it says to use a brush. I am a fan of beauty blenders and my fingers, so I'm gonna do half and half with my face. This is an IT Cosmetics brush. It's an angled buffing foundation brush, which is what it says to use. Comes in a little pump application. Very cool. I'm gonna do 2 pumps to start with, and then I'll add more. So this side will be the brush, and then the other side will be the beauty blender. I need a mirror, y'all. Get out of the package. So my skin is feeling really dry, but let's see how this goes. It says to apply to the places that you need the most coverage first, right there, and then blend out. Ooh, that's actually really good coverage. I've done 1 layer, and I am thoroughly impressed. Do you see this? This blemish is kind of showing through now that I buffed it out. Let me try a little bit on my neck, since I do have some jawline acne over here. You see those? Yummy. Wow, I have never met a full coverage CC cream. This isn't super full coverage, but it is full coverage. Feels pretty light on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. Doesn't feel cakey. We'll see how it feels with powder. The brush is shedding, but I'm kind of shocked. Now let's do the other side. I have a little mini beauty blender. So I'm going to focus this on these little breakouts that I have. You know, a little goes a long way with this stuff. And then I'm gonna focus on these breakouts. So when using the beauty blender, it actually is much more full coverage. And then you know what? The beauty blender is covering texture better. This side is covering color, but I can still see some of my acne scars. Whereas over here, yeah, both dryness and texture are looking pretty good. And again, I only really had that patch. Ooh, okay, so it's starting to crease on my eyelid. And remember how it said that it would not crease? So let's blend that out a little bit, but I wanna see if this ish creases. And I mean, we'll see it over the rest of the day as well, but like, I'm a tough critic. Let's just say that. This side definitely is a bit more full coverage. Definitely covers acne scars a little bit better, but my acne scars are still showing through. And some of my blemishes are still showing through once I blend this out. If you do have acne or scars, you are going to need to use a primer, or you are going to need to use a concealer to fill, because alone, yeah, even with multiple layers, I don't think it's enough. Ooh, and look, it's already creasing on my forehead. Okay. It said it would not crease. Did it lie to me? I don't know. It feels pretty lightweight. It feels dry to the touch, not greasy. That's how we're feeling about it. Next, let's move on to the powder. So this is the Bye Bye Pores Illumination Radiant Translucent. How many colors do they have? They literally have the Illumination and the regular. It's 0.31 ounces, which is 9.0 grams, pretty typical for a powder, and it is $29 for this little box. This actually had a skin type, and it says the skin type is all, so I guess regardless of what you have, okay? It says that you can use it on bare skin, or you can use it over makeup, which is what I'll be doing today. The top claims is that it has a blurring technology, and I'm sitting here as a science nerd and I'm like, well, if you have a blurring technology, frickin' tell me what it is. So it's got a blurring technology, illumination without glitter or shimmer, minimizes shine, pores, and wrinkles. Now it says that it has silk amino acids and hydrolyzed collagen. And again, this is something that concerns me because I know it's cruelty-free, but is it vegan? Amino acids are basically proteins which help rebuild the skin. It does have mic and silica as the first two ingredients, which are lab synthesized minerals or could be natural minerals as well. I'm gonna have to look into this or even email the company to find out about the sourcing. Because it says right here, talc-free, paraben-free, cruelty-free. But you know, I want to be a conscious consumer, so we shall find out. The silk amino acids are supposed to moisturize and soothe skin. It says it's got a bunch of peptides, which are supposed to help rebalance skin, and some antioxidants. And then it is also talc-free. It says to apply with a brush, so I have a unicorn brush from Pure Cosmetics, and I am just going to tap this onto my skin. It says you can use it on its own with no makeup whatsoever, or you can use it over makeup, which is what we're gonna do today. Now, something that's interesting is that it says use with a brush. It says that on the It Cosmetics website and on Sephora. And when you open it up, there's your nice powder. It's a great looking compact. The mirror is wonderful. I can see myself. Good job. But when you open this up, it's got this pad. Now, I've got a problem with this because it says apply with a brush. So I'm like, why would you tell me to do one thing and then give me something else? Just a little bit mismatchy to me. So when I mix this, do you see how there's a bunch of powder falling off? Can you guys see that? Okay. I'm doing this by pressing on. Ooh, there's a bunch of powder. It's supposed to be translucent, not Casper. I'm gonna mix it in. Oh, okay. For me, this is pretty translucent. I mean, do I feel greasy? Do I feel oily? Do I even feel luminous? I guess I feel luminous here on my forehead. It's not providing shimmer, which is really good. But at the same time, if it's providing luminosity, is it going to highlight my pores? And is this actually going to keep me mattified throughout the day? I only used a very little bit, yet I feel like my entire foundation is set because the CC cream dried so well onto my skin. Let me give you a super close-up just for shits and giggles. Oh, can't swear on the internet, Cassandra. Hee, sorry. Now you can take a really good look at my facial hair. You can see where I'm a little bit wrinkly, not covering that super well. This did not get covered as well as it originally did. I guess I could use this as a concealer, or I could use a concealer underneath. You can see right here, my acne scars are not being covered very well. And even on this side, I've got bumps and divots here, and this scar right here. And it did not cover texture. So that is very interesting to notice. Here's my smile lines. Here's my eyelids. Did they crease? I don't know. You tell me. I can't look at my own eyelid with my eyes open. This is the dry patch that I had. But overall, this feels amazing on skin. It doesn't feel tight. Overall, the CC cream does feel hydrating. It's not creasing underneath my eyes. It did cover pretty well, and if I added more layers or like a real concealer, I could work with this. That's what we're looking at. I am going to get into the rest of my makeup, put other cosmetics on my face, do my hair, put on regular people clothing, and I will be right back. Righto, Spaghetti-O, I have finished applying cosmetics to my face so that I look like a normal human being, and this is how the foundation's holding up. It's been on a little bit more than an hour. Let's get on with my day. Just wanted to give you a phone example of standing in front of window light. Welcome to Boston, isn't it gorgeous? Right here you can kind of see how the texture is going, how it's kind of showing through in this area. Overall it feels very smooth, and then in window light, on the phone, this is what we're looking at. It is creasing a little bit here, but overall it does look very good. It doesn't smooth out texture. I wish it did, but it does cover color quite well. So the photo shoot I'm doing is with a local Boston photographer as a collaboration. We're shooting Instagram photos and social media and like website type stuff. The difference between like Instagram and those kind of opportunities versus actual castings with an agency is that with an agency, it's really hard to do your own makeup. You usually go to a couple castings, you get told no 100 times, and then you get chosen and you get paid. This is different because it's literally collaborative. You get to do your own makeup and you get to shoot the brands and the things you want, so you have a lot more creative direction. The difference is that one pays a lot and the other, not so much.
Crystal skies, crowded places, lonely faces, howling wind.
This is Jessica. Hi. And she used to watch my videos, and we didn't even know that until just now.
I was like 5 watching the videos.
Wait, so tell me about your photography.
So I started in August because I was bored. It kind of just grew from there. If I don't get famous from this, I'm gonna be pretty upset, but that's fine. That's fine. Like, it's okay.
Oh, Punjabi bol sakte hai.
Yeah, the Punjabi wo ki ho. It's so strange. I was like, she started speaking Punjabi, and I was like what?
We shot all the photos.
I thought that was a photo. Well, that's fine. But yeah, it came out
good.
So beautiful.
I can't wait to see them.
Yeah.
But Mildeha, she's gonna invite me.
For sure.
She's gonna invite me. We're gonna like eat her parents' Indian food. They have an Indian restaurant, and so I guess I'm coming to Maine.
Definitely.
Make it work. She's coming to California.
Comment down below.
Work.
Should she come to Maine? Yes. You guys, please check out my photography page if you have a chance, just to check her out.
Oh my god, Jessica's the best. So I wanted to show you my skin. Here is what it's like in the sun. Again, the texture is not all there, but it's not creasing terribly. This was a little bit of an issue, but like normally some foundations would go all over. There we go. And now you've seen my forehead up close. If I ever get Botox, you'll know. Just kidding, I'm never getting Botox. But this is pretty much an update. I've had this on for about 5 hours total. That's what's up.
Once we thought that we'll stay young, and these worthies never gold. But when I opened up my eyes,
I'm the woman who just got naked in public to change. There's a bunch of people over there rowing their boats. I think I distracted them on accident. And this is Clarence, a photographer from Berklee School of Music, who is an amazing photographer, but also plays 7 instruments.
Yes.
And I'm like, I can make mac and cheese.
and leave me here. This world is a cold place without you. My babies will leave me home. Oh, I'll make it a safe place for you if you promise to feel the hole in my soul.
It's time for coffee, and look at how fancy. There's like red curtains. Welcome to Starbucks. Let the show begin. The show is what happens after Cassandra consumes caffeine and starts dancing on the tables. I got all the snacks. So we're gonna look at the photos. I'm gonna get my emails done. Do you wanna know a secret?
Yes.
Cassandra only half prepared her speech for tomorrow. My speech is at 8 a.m., which is 5 a.m. California time. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to get there by 8, which is like waking up at 3 a.m. time. This is 3 in sign language. Also, show me what you got. You got orange juice? I got Starbucks in a 4 here cup because eco-friendly. You're gonna try these for the first time. These are hip peas. Tear them open.
Okay.
They are basically vegan Cheetos, but they're little puffs made of chickpeas instead of cancer. If you guys have not had these, you need to try them. Tell me what you think. This is the white cheddar vegan flavor. Approved?
Really good.
Approved?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
And I got the almonds. Hello, my children of the internet. This makeup has officially been on for, what, 10 hours now? It's getting oily, which I'm a little bit upset about, but again, I am an oily monster. This is Harvard campus. I'm trying to find a psychology building where I have a speech. Wish me luck. This is a Boston neighborhood. Boston is known for these old brownstone buildings, which are these old architectural with the little pointy roofs. I'm visiting a friend who's actually from California, but her family lives here. So I'm gonna give her and her daughter and her grandson some gigantic hugs, and we're gonna eat dinner. So I'm gonna have 2 dinners today. One's a business meeting and one is this. So Boston, brownstones, bananas. Look at all this delicious food. Say hi, Uma. So we're both vegetarian. So I got the red sauce, but she got the cream sauce, and we put it on the side. Improvise. Hello from a living room in Boston.
Hi.
So Uma, you shared with me how old you are.
Okay,
Guess how old? Guess how old? Guess how old?
Guess.
Okay, you're done guessing.
Okay.
How old?
How old are you, Mom?
I'm 71.
Can you believe that? If I ever need skincare tips, this is the woman that I'm going to in the future. Oh. And there's children. So I'm eating dinner with this awesome group of amazing people. Say hi. Hi. Well, guys, all of these people either have MBAs or business degrees or marketing degrees, or not.
We're wicked smart.
Or they work for nonprofits or own nonprofits. So I'm gonna leave all of their links below. If you wanna hang out and chill with smart people on the internet, this is where you find them. Ask them random questions.
I just said a national secret. CSIS is going to be after me.
It has officially been 11 hours and I wanna show you how this face is holding up. Look underneath my eyes. My eye makeup is falling off and deteriorating more than my face makeup is, which is extraordinarily surprising. Now at this point, my forehead has gotten pretty oily, my nose has gotten pretty oily, and I do feel as if there's like crap all over my face. But then again, it's not as heavy as it could be, and I have had this on for literally 11 hours. So when it comes to it, this is how it looks at the end of the day. It doesn't prevent oil, but at least it's not as bad as it could be. When it comes to the overall and the scars, I mean, you see how they look. You can still see texture. It covers color very well. What would I give this product overall? I would give it a 4 out of 5 on wearability and usability, but I would give it a 3 out of 5 depending on product claims. Because even though it has SPF 50, it's like, dude, y'all are making so many claims that don't always hold true. You know, and also you're saying it doesn't crease. I mean, it creased a little bit right here for me. And yeah. I am a sleepy human being and I'm actually not even done with my work. Long story, I still have to prepare this speech, which is going to be an exciting adventure. I literally am only gonna sleep for like 4 hours tonight. That's great. The Social Good Hackathon is something that's basically in the ether. It's in the universe. And there is a place called Rosie's Place that's here in Boston that helps women who are homeless. But they're not just a shelter that provides food and like clothing, or even food and shelter. They actually do like resume overview. They actually help people. They have arts and crafts. They have family building. They have community building. And so the Social Good Hackathon is basically a hackathon. Is the word hack, which means to solve quickly, and the word marathon, which means a sprint, where a bunch of people come together and solve problems, and these hackathons happen all over the world. And Rosie's Place is one of the nonprofits that is part of the Social Good Hackathon. So I am going to continue doing some research because Rosie's Place is the one that is my focus, and I really believe in their messaging, and even beyond this week, I want to continue helping them with what they do. So, my name's Cassandra, I'm exhausted, this is my face loves your face dearly. If you've ever wanted to try this product, I hope that this helps you in making a decision in whether or not it will work for your skin, depending on how it worked for mine. So that is the totality of it. I want you to think of one person right now who has kind of considered trying this foundation, maybe asked you about it or picked it up in a store, or one person who might benefit from using this foundation. There's a little white arrow that you can click in the corner to text or email this directly to them. It's a simple, small way to help pass the information forward and of course continue making this world a more beautiful place both inside and out. So remember that I love you guys to pieces. I'm gonna wash this off my face, finish my speech writing, finish my research, not edit a video because I'm gonna go to bed and respect my freaking sleep schedule and my REM cycles. And I will see you all in the next video. Mwah. I love you guys to pieces. Always remember to be beautiful, and I cannot wait to get into my bed. That's honestly what I can't wait for today. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.